Oh, he has got armor as well, but that's got assassination. Flamey loses his life.
They won't clear this now. They won't clear this now because they're going to think that this position has already been cleared on out by those double nades, right?
They're going A.
They've got the kill and they've tucked tail.
Electronics challenge. He will go down, just 3 remaining then, but okay. Simple has a walk and his armored pistol goes awry. CZ lying on the ground now. There will be one more Superman left in the form of BOOMbl4, but this round's all said and done.
Thank you. They'll do well to do some damage there. Nice work from Electronic as well. A couple of kills. I don't think it equates to a round victory, but at the same time, you've got to be happy, I guess, with that sort of result. You managed to get a few kills. You managed to make it uncomfortable, but Flamey and Simple, this is a very difficult round now to even consider going for. You've got Deagles. I guess Flamey hasn't got armor, so he could consider going for a few more kills, but Simple might just want to save his upgraded pistol here, which it looks to be the case.
Oof. Not quite going to connect, and Obo's happy.
So important. You want to be a world-class team, you have to respect every round in this sort of manner. No one can be running around. You have to make sure that you're just keeping everyone alive. Look how efficient this is. It's stifling the CTs. They'll get 1 kill because Electronic is a very good player, but that was a very nice approach coming in there from Complexity. Electronic looked very well to get a couple of kills. Simple Deagle armor. You know he's going to fancy his chances. No one's going to be challenging this.
Seconds on the clock. We are going to be seeing them head towards B. Rush challenging, though. And despite the loss of Obo and Apps, he continues his adventures towards A. Getting that frag will lock them in. There's 2 members of NaVi that will have to respect this. And now Complexity, with 30 seconds left, are pulling BOOMbl4 around towards spawn. They are keeping him guessing, and so am I, because they're going back to A.
They really are. 20 seconds remain, and Rush in towards his library position as well, just locking off all those transitional players from the B bomb site. It's going to be BOOMbl4 first. It's coming through, but frags are starting to happen. The man of the hour, Simple, starting to rail them with the AWP. BOOMbl4 from the library as well. Time is low. Config left in a 2 versus 1. Nothing he can do about it. It was looking incredibly good there.
Was the push.
Here it comes indeed, but Simple is ready and waiting. He doesn't miss these ones. Henry, what are you talking about? Sometimes he will. It is going to be an opening pick with that MP9, and Perfecto's in a lot of trouble as well. Complexity are doing a very good job of wrapping this bomb site. They're applying a lot of pressure towards the quad and art side there. You can see it's overwhelming. Simple missing that key shot. That is uncharacteristic by his standards. Like I said, a shot like that, you just assume Simple's going to nail it, to say.
And with that full control, they've actually been able to rotate the 4th man over towards the A site. Rush going to get caught off by an angle. It doesn't look like it's an A hit.
Yeah, they've got the 2 smokes down now, trying to segregate that pit position. I talked about this before. It's a very common approach, but it looks like it's going to be Simple just mowing them down here. He's seen this a few times, and he's happy to let them rot in the pit at this point. They've got a 4 versus 3 advantage. BOOMbl4, though, fancy footwork to get himself up and towards this graveyard position. Thinks he spots one in there. No one going to be receiving that grenade just yet. Simple. His crosshair is always just so perfect. This time taken down by the Flames and Perfecto. Ready and waiting on the bomb site here. C4 down in the pits, and the first kill, that's going to be his.
That should be the round, just config. Nose poison's low. BOOMbl4, of course, closing that gap from the B side of things, and config can't really leave. He does have the access to the bomb, knows now where one of these 3 are. 2 of these 3, I should say. BOOMbl4, of course, the only unknown entity. Repositions for the jiggle. Wants to punish it. Now we'll find Perfecto. Not too clean. A chance now. 20 seconds. That clock starting to be rotted by the jiggles. NaVi's being pushed. He can work it out. It's BOOMbl4.
Position once again. This is the wrap that's been working so well for them. Same smokes, same approach. Perfecto his back turn. He's got to be ready for this one. He's done for. This is just an absolute counter for NaVi. They don't have a real answer. When this setup comes through, they're given the control. Ooh. They're not ready for it in any sort of facet.
I mean, there's a perfect example in Electronic's death. He has to focus on config, the presence in graveyard. They're already swinging into the site. Perfecto just gobbled the flash. Oh, you often told me one of the first Counter-Strike lessons, smoke at 30 is good, but that's only good if they respect it. Here they come straight through. Gray screens, and now red. He's seeing red. It's BOOMbl4 with a quad kill towards them, and it takes a huge chunk down. Yes, you're smoked, but what can you do about this? Half your health gone from a HE. Electronic still standing his ground in graveyard. It's unlikely they're going to check him, given how well hidden he is.
I like all these variations they've got of this execution towards A. Just keeping them on their toes here. It's looking very promising indeed. Config with a show-stopping shot from the apartments here. We are getting ourselves into another 4 versus 2 on the T side of Inferno now. BOOMbl4 towards the library. Not doing any heavy reading, that's for sure. Waiting for an opportunity to strike, and that's Config. Looking sharp here, boys. No, their plays towards the A bombs have been very effective indeed. That shot actually lands as well as Obo keeps picking them off here. It's Electronic. We know he's always in his pit position. A big spray down on the first and the second there. Bomb to be planted on the site, courtesy of Poison. Obo, he doesn't check the corner here. Noise. He's making a lot of noise. He should still get the kill here, but it costs him his life, Chad. He could have got that for free. Now we're down in the 2 versus 1. Poison hasn't been playing too well in EPL so far. He gets the first shot. Now BOOMbl4 is waiting for him. It looked like Poison had done enough, but we haven't seen the best out of him in EPL so far.
Oh, we're loving this. We're seeing a lot of this.
Yeah,
I want to see more to each other, but it definitely was to Poison.
You can't get more than one, though, surely, as they enter the site. Electronic, you know where he's going to be, but that doesn't stop him. The Molotovs don't, and no one can seem to stop this man. Already double kill. Config's going to be finished by Plus. Don't sleep on BOOMbl4. Keep your eyes on this. Soon, perhaps, we'll see Flamey, Electronic, BOOMbl4, and Simple all online at the same time. Bomb loose as they charge down middle, and another headshot. Rush behind them. Obo's pushing in. They'll check their corners, I assume. Electronic given a chance, and only one.
Yeah, you don't get a chance of that very often. 3 players not checking your position. He doesn't get anything for it, but Simple might!
Oh, God.
The first fire. Was that the way he finishes things off there? That's insane. Perfecto, brought into this team for his clutch potential, is now left in a 2 versus 1, but he's making a lot of noise. BOOMbl4 should take him down momentarily, which he will. Great round for Complexity. And
Chill, see if you can upgrade a weapon. I wouldn't see any need for these Complexity players to be upgrading if they all survive, which is looking good as the flash will come over. Config will find all 3.
Yeah, Obo with nothing makes a footstep towards the barrel, jumps up. Now only good for 1 kill. You can see that first bit of conviction from Perfecto. He does a little bit of damage towards Simple as well. About what he was worth, to be honest with you. If Rush can find more, they might be onto something.
Yeah, and there is a chance. That's going to be an upgrade as well. Flamey's gone down in apps, and now time rotting. 8 seconds. Bomb needs to go down on Simple. He will ensure that happens, and he can hear the communication, rather the steps. He'll communicate that to his team. 2 members dipped into pit, and they're coordinating with what little they have. Just a couple of flashbangs, upgrading their weapons. It's looking positive for the bonus round here from Complexity. And as soon as that molly fades, that's their cue, that's their go. 1 flash, Simple will eliminate the push from Balk, and a second chance onto Poison will finally go down. They know there's another one towards Electronic's position. They're so low, but Blame doesn't know. You said unconfirmed damage, and now this one is confirmed. NaVi make 9.
They're both going to blow up here, Henry, so
that's a good
very
point.
expensive.
So
round.
it was what we'd say a bonus.
And he will be able to challenge out.
15 seconds.
17.
Here we go.
Obo, look how passive he is. He still hasn't swung to check it. They do have an incendiary for him. What's his response? What is his response? He swings in. It's the perfect choice. And he leaps through out of the flames, maintains his life.
He's within that first half. The same thing can be on the T side as Obo wants to get a little bit more aggressive this time round. Pushes on up quad with the Krieg, and we'll get 4 quick ones.
Yeah, he was there on the CT forces. It's going to be Obo first on the chopping block here. If he's not careful, gets himself in towards the graveyard, which is quite fitting given the current circumstances.
He does well to find the first. He's conscious of long. Survival would be ideal. Quite the opposite, thanks to Simple and his AK-47. The Kalashnikov of Electronic doing something similar. We will see the bomb go down and likely to save. You can see Blame already positioning himself to do so. So this will be the 10th for NaVi.
So a full set up towards B. Very defensive, good smoke coming down, buys a lot of time. Simple trying to use that slight gap to see if anyone steps out of line, but BOOMbl4 is keeping his troops regimented. And for now, 30 seconds on the clock, and they still are ready and waiting outside B. BOOMbl4 with no utility. Poison, same story, but he's got that AWP. Let's see if he can make it sing.
That's one. For another, running out of time. NaVi are going to have to go ahead and commit through the flames, and great shot from Flame. He's been quiet, but that's some loud stuff from Blame. 3 in a matter of seconds. 1 clip back top of T middle, all the way towards Library side. You can see it there on the right-hand side of your screen. It's just going to block off any sort of long-distance CT hold of Long. And speaking of Long, Rush, he may not be on this world for long. And now swinging in is Obo. Good damage. Bombs on the balcony. 15 seconds. NaVi, they've had the wind taken from their sails, and they're giving them all the fights they could possibly desire. I can't believe it.
That shouldn't be happening, and that goes to show you what I'm talking about before. It's this individual prowess now of NaVi that's looking just unbelievable.
15 seconds. Henry.
We've had it from BOOMbl4 and now from Simple as well. That was unreal. I don't know how he gets away with that set.
Where these CTs are.
They throw 1 smoke, which pulls the CT smoke. It's a smart and effective way of pulling out that utility. And oh, Poison caught with an aid in his hand, and now a bullet in his brain. This is glorious from NaVi. Just like that, they strike.
That's what you want to see. That's how you take the B bomb side. They didn't see it coming. That's a pounce maneuver if ever I've seen one. Out of nowhere, a couple of smokes. The flashes are overwhelming. Everyone breaks through at the correct time, and only 2 players survive once again for complexity. It's a complete shutdown.
Absolutely all of their chips across the table. And look at Rush charging in on such a crucial juncture of the game. Expecting backs turned, and he finds them. Will find Simple, and it's traded by Electronic. It could have been 2.
Chad, you reckon he gets 2 of his clean first shot? Have his AWP, but he does have an incendiary. A smoke grenade's available.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. If he can get it down, there might be a chance here. They're pulling this one back. Good grenade as well. Poison's doing enough. Strong HE has to go towards the corner now. This is the final test. NaVi will get the bomb planted. He can't deny it, but he is staying alive in the 3-on-3, just holding that real estate. Trying
to smoke himself out, not necessarily to help NaVi, as you would have... Oh, actually, it does extinguish their Molotov as well. An aggressive line from Perfecto gets caught. Poison doing everything to just delay, but are they ready for that spot? It's Electronic tucked in on the corners. 2v2 now. Blame has to close the gap and finds the necessary frag. BOOMbl4 to clutch. He only has 23 points of health, excuse me. And being pushed in by 2. Has to be precise with the first. He won't get it. And Complexity with just enough time for the defuse.
Would have liked him just to hide at that point. I feel like that sight.
Yeah, and yet they look to pincer in. Great shots from Blame. Double kill. Rush onto Flamey as well. That's the entire A side of this B hit. I promise it makes sense. And now Poison's holding on towards B. He's going to get caught out. Spot Simple. And already the frag from Config should confirm it. Simple's burning away. And Poison doesn't even have to peek.
You might be right. He'll be falling back here. Simple has to hold on to the AWP. 10 seconds remaining. It's going to be Complexity posting.
They should chase.
Map point first. They should chase. And they're going to, Chad. 3 players actually encroaching his position. He's gone down. That's massive. It's going to be Complexity now removing that AWP. Lost bonus. Not really happy to do so.
Don't do it, Electronic.
And he's got low HP as well, Chad. You do have to question that one. I guess he was hoping to find an AWP on the other side, but essentially this offers himself up for free.
He has to be the bottle opener for the team. He's been the one finding a lot of entry frags throughout. But look, I understand why he's gone for it, thinking that no one else is going to do it. This is my job. I need to find the frag. But going down that early, the AK needs to be retrievable.
It was underwhelming, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he wasn't expecting that double nade to chunk him on down at the start, unfortunately. But it does look like this will just be an all-in towards the B-bomb site.
Yep.
See if Simple can get some kills. That's the strat.
This is the Molotov towards Emo. That's back right, and BOOMbl4 is there. It won't take him down. So that certainly will. Simple's been removed, and the Molotov has actually made things uncomfortable. Hasn't landed perfectly here. It looks like Complexity have done enough. Couple more players to find as Config throws out the flashbang. It's just a formality at this point. Surely they won't be able to get themselves back into it. Just need to buy time. Flash is coming through. USB drawn. Headshots delivered, and it will be the P250 is what you like to see, and he makes his way forward, but he has been spotted. No bullets connecting just yet, but Rush will be tagged in the shoulder down to 82. Poison already towards the pit, and they're so focused on that corner position. Poison, the re-challenge there. It's Simple, just making them look foolish there.
Yeah, I mean, you just send Simple. We just said he's one of their weapons, and you can see that they've equipped him appropriately for that job title. Kevlar vest and the P250. Can't buy that all on yourself. Does require a bit of team consideration. Already, Electronic's going to go ahead and add another one to the tally, and oh, they are just getting cleaned out. Last man is BOOMbl4, and he does hear one in middle. It will be Flamey, who's looking to get a little bit of a stronger start into this a Simple hunting. Will have his job taken.
Yeah, go for it.
Normally you'd sit here and say, well, they've got about 30 seconds, Alex, and well, actually, they are going to have no issues running this clock down because he's just found another head. Simple with his low HP. You give him the Krieg. And look at him go, another.
They've just smoked Xbox as well from T-Spawn, so they're suggesting there could be presence towards short as well. So far, so good. This call against Simple in the pit is beautiful, but where's the smoke on the cross? They might have dropped the ball here. They should be absolutely fine for the round still, but Obo, gives his position up. What was he firing at there? Hits a shot on towards Flamey. Still a slight chance here for the CTs, but they don't have any utility. Bomb makes his way forward. 2 HP. Will be planting at this stage. It goes down. Obo can't do anything about it.
Yeah, not much more they can do, I would assume, but you know what happens when you assume? It makes an ass out of you and me because they are boosting up onto the site. I think it's a safe plan. If they can get across Simple's crosshair, Whoa, another one gets across. This time it's Rush. They have to close the gap, and he knows it. Missing the shots, and it's head on hands.
Because that's where NaVi go every single round. Here come the nades. They will beat them on the first, but they take a lot of damage. Perfecto makes his way towards blue bin. Mac10, though, going to make light work of the first couple of players. Flamey just chews through them here. A bit of help from BOOMbl4 as well. Looking for that clean sweep config. The last to head towards. I'm not even sure where they're going to finish up here on the NaVi side. I can see everything. Rush still waits patiently. Now here comes his push. Does he go down? Remember, no helmet. Mac10 takes him.
That's a nasty way to go, and a huge upgrade for Flamey. Perfecto onto BOOMbl4 as well. That's CT clear. Will they go A? Will they go B? Poison's not sure. 28 seconds. He's still not sure. B does seem quiet. He knows they're coming now. The smoke plumes. He does have an opportunity, but long coming, and he is exposed. Flamey likely to find him. Tucks himself in. Checking it now as they walk into the site. He exposed for just a moment. That's madness. Simple was trained on the car, and that's enough for the save call to come in from the CTs.
And asked him about whether Owen was a clutcher or not. He said, no, not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really part of his game. Rush will be keeping things level for now, but it only lasts so long. A 3-on-2 still favors NaVi. They're 5-0 up as well. As Config and Obo desperately try and claw this round back in their favor, but the big man has made a big play in towards the B bomb site. He has found the player in CT spawn. That's going to be Obo, and it should be the round done. Config will be the last player remaining on the A side. Look at the I don't even know what Pokemon is. That the one you take pictures of the Pokemon?
Yeah, dude. You jump in a boat and you go around and you take pictures of the
Sounds kind of fun.
That sounds...
Rush, what are you doing? Not much is the answer. Electronic, quite the contrast. Immediately transferring to find Poison on the site. And 7 is on the agenda for round 7.
Yeah, I still remember the day I played GoldenEye for the first time. Christmas morning, 1999. Bangs, and only one smoke down so far. Poison, got to step up here. This is his role, his job. Smoke down to block his vision is going to be very difficult to do. So they've actually already got towards the site. They've done such a great job of shutting him down, but not if he hits a shot like that.
Yeah, this is why he's in the team, for shots like that. We talked about him being, a rough cut diamond. My goodness. That one certainly does cut relatively sharp. Look at Flamey's position. He is spot on if they weren't all rotating through CT.
But the information does give his teammates in the site the fact that it can only be a long and a CT spawn retake here. They don't have to worry about catwalk at all.
And so their attention's in all the right places. There's going to be a lot of CTs just across the periphery, and Poison's got another one into the site. Complexity hungry for their first round on the board, and they've got it. Do they have a kit? They do. It's on Rush. He's defusing. Life is good. 1 under the hood.
In a position, he has to hit this and get out. He drops down. Great call. He's got some survivability now behind him.
The A's open.
Wide open. And NaVi are going to start to commit. BOOMbl4 flashed into the site. We'll check out the Goose position. 20 seconds for their plant, and it does go down. And they're all scarpering towards the shorts, given the short plant. Electronic wants to challenge, will get the first and disappear really well to not take a single point of damage. Config to contest and already having some issues. We do see NaVi already having a fair share and a fair shot from Electronic down to BOOMbl4. 1v3, 1v1 now. Already Electronic tagged up to 50. 1 bullet will do, and BOOMbl4, a monstrous clutch to secure a must-win round for Cole.
Yeah, it absolutely was there, Alex. It didn't look like they stood a chance either, even after finding the first.
We've seen that smoked off. BOOMbl4 didn't necessarily need to, but that frag, all of NaVi have been hitting up the Krieg aimbots. It feels like they do rip with that fast fire rate assault rifle. Poison, there's another example. AWP versus Krieg, and it costs Flamey just a second of his time.
They can't handle these one-on-one duels. Like the AWP is designed to dissuade them from making their way out towards A, take a few players down with him. His positioning, I have to be honest with you, the angle wasn't great there. It actually favored the Krieg. He had no fallback plan. He didn't have a tight angle. Just in the open, exposed to flashbangs, unless he nails a perfect shot, which was available to him.
Over there and give them some action.
There's the B split. They've changed it up.
Config can hear it. He knows this is a little out of the ordinary. And almost done well to find Simple, and now Config with 1.5. Perfecto left all to his own devices now. Good damage inflicted onto Obo. He does not have the bomb, and that's going to be a problem. It's in middle, and with 7 seconds left, it's going to be a question of dying off before the time. He does.
And they're held off for another 7 seconds now. They're going to have to go for a BOOMbl4, completely blind. Will get 1. That's the low HP BOOMbl4. And at this stage, I don't see a world where NaVi win this round. Rush good for at least 1 kill. He needs it, to be honest, considering 3 and 10.
Time
8
as
seconds,
well.
one kill will do it. That's all he needs.
And this is it.
Perfecto.
That's the frag he was waiting for. Rush confirms it. And this all started with Poison's frag onto Simple. Huge from Rush, a nice multi-kill to wrap it all up.
Cross strategy here, but first of all, they have to get past BOOMbl4. He's going to throw his smoke out. That'll bait the T's to push forward. Can he defend?
Looks like he's having no issues on the first. Perfect flash from Electronic, and then making it as difficult as possible for the rest of them to find him and flush him out. The flashes are decent, but Electronic long range peppering away at them. The scout from Poison a little late to the party. He was focused on BOOMbl4, and now already Electronic finding another one. The numbers favoring NaVi in a rather absurd statistic now extended by Simple. Yeah, it's just going to be the hopeless commit to the spray.
Poison, Config did the right thing because he wanted to trade off of his teammate, but Poison with the AWP is unable to react as quickly as what Config is with the rifle.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Good nade.
Perfecto is going to finish off what that nade started, and Config into the site trying desperately to keep his team afloat. They will be able to get across with that bomb. If I say that with bated breath, my goodness. Not bad with the flick.
I like this from Rush.
Go away, Rush.
Go, yeah, he just has to go away now. Knife out, go away.
He's got the biggest brain in the world if he does this.
Oh, it's throbbing.
They could still get in the back. I think these Simple still finds him. He'll spot him.
He's going to make it.
Quite.
Is he going to make it? He's made it.
Oh, Rush. Smooth enough moves to get the bomb down on A. Let's see if he can make up for his previous loss of the 1v2. That's so... Oh, my God, that's risky. And they get the info, get the kill. And that... Aggressive from Perfecto. That will be the opener, and a chance from Obo, but he now knows where one of the two weapons resides. Now they know where both are. And Simple, he's done enough. Make ridiculous re-peek into middle. I'm not quite sure how he got away with the second frag. Just backing away in a straight line, perfect sight line for the AWP. These preserved rifles have done all they needed to. 2 stars come in with 2 rifles, and 15 is now 2 frags away. It's Poison and Rush.
This is still doable. I know they've picked up an extra weapon, but it's still very doable right now. Long control is given to Complexity. There's a smoke and 2 Molotovs in play. This deep one towards CT spawn will draw the attention, but as we can see right now, guess who's ahead of it? The Undertaker himself.
Smoke CT spawn. Looking for that map point. Simple. Looks almost certain to remove Rush from the equation here. It's a simple finish as well.
See if they can get a repeat. Perfecto struggling on B. Good damage, and perhaps enough for Flamey to finish. That was the healthy player, but Rush's pre-fire is good. Catches him on the jiggle. Blame in middle wins his duel. No, he didn't. Hang on a second. It was Electronic, actually. I assumed he would go down. He only got cut down to 42.
Such low HP, though. This retake's still on. Oh, Rush, you gotta be careful, my friends. Makes his way to the platform. Good Molotov, though. BOOMbl4 will have to extinguish it. That smoke would have been valuable for this retake. Still with a good chance. Bomb not there at the halfway point. Flashbang goes in. That's the cue for the players to make their way through. That's a good shot from BOOMbl4. Just needs a couple more where that came from.
Poison's actively fighting. He's been peaked, double peaked, in fact. He can't quite deal with it. They'll check config together. He has to be so precise, and BOOMbl4, a fantastic performance from the in-game leader again, secures the map. NaVi will take us to 3, and it's confirmed as the defuse. In terms of how that bullet works at range, we do see Blame getting a little bit of information. He already is going to be tested quite significantly. A smoke towards Mini, but he punishes Perfecto. Straight up first death for their underperformer.
Yeah, Perfecto has been having a rough series thus far. We get into it now. NaVi will be very happy with that, but over towards ramp is where their second port of call was to find an opening pick. Config's nade will land, it'll do a lot of damage. He'll even get a kill. And now we have a 3-on-5. We saw one of these lost just there over in Dust 2, but the roles were reversed. No, actually, it wasn't. This was the exact scenario.
Exactly like this, Chad.
Oh, 5-on-3 though, not for long. That's the bomb going down. Complexity. They fluff the pistol on Dust 2. Surely they don't give this one up. A 4-on-2 situation. They've been battered and bruised. Rushed down to 4, but he swings up first. I don't mind this for Complexity. It does give a chance at the headshots though, but that should surely close things down here. Big kill from Obo. If he gave that up, blame it.
She's a witch, I told you.
Well, Obo, for now, will be just getting the one. Not the best effort, I have to say, considering there's no armor there. But still, looks like Poison's making up for the scout connecting, making light work of the unarmored Na'Vi players making their way towards ramp. Remember, it's not a bomb site. He can fall back. He takes a bullet to the face.
I just had a joke to do with the whole witch thing, so I'm going to pretend like we just finished
go on.
that.
Yeah, the witches and the drowning.
I'll be like, yeah, my ex-girlfriend couldn't swim. She's a bit of a witch.
Oh, okay. You see what he's done there.
I mean, I'm not sure it was worth revisiting.
No,
but I'd like to.
But like
still.
As an offhand remark,
Yeah.
it would have got an exhale through my nose. For sure,
okay, cool,
dude.
cool.
And that
51, and somehow, some way, he cancels back with the Krieg to the face. Actually, the AK-47. They go down towards lower. It's going to be Obo now, as he'll try and defend with the M4 in hand. They are swarming his position. Good for 1.5. The dink is delivered. It gives him a fighting chance in the round here. Softens up BOOMbl4 for this MP9, which will be swinging around first. BOOMbl4 needs to be very careful as Config encroaches on his position. It's going to be a difficult one, though. Has to pre-fire this, and BOOMbl4's got the angle, takes him down. That should be the round, as we'll see Simple chime in as well. Just blame F remaining. No real look into the round, and this is going to be Na'Vi giving up the first two, but we did say round 3 is where they'll bring those AK-47s out. And
Config knife out from Perfecto. That's going to look a little silly.
Right down the vent.
I like that.
That doesn't look silly. This looks like 5D chess.
Okay, now the time left actually looks amazing, because you'd assume they were going to go towards upper with that play. They've actually got down the vents. No one's even anticipated that being a play. You're going to struggle to even go for this one, Chad. You've got no utility left. You dumped it all towards upper. If they're repositioned with the Kriegs, 3 of them, Na'Vi in the lower bomb site with Simple, Flamey, and Electronic, the hardest hitting trio in the team as well. This is going to be a difficult one. Surely impossible.
But Simple's
gone.
Yes. Poison with a chance for complexity, but Electronic in a prime position for a multi-kill. Looking for the transfer, but trade from Obo is so fast, and Flamey yet to frag. This will be his first. Ooh. Does manage to evade Obo for the second, but the defuse is not going to be easy for him to avoid.
No time.
No time. Gets the frag.
Good try.
Not get out.
Wow. Those Kriegs and an upper execution here, and the final commitment.
Oh, Rush, he's so flash, he won't be able to get the next, but Perfecto does fall to Config without too much more bloodshed. And oh, you rascal, he's actually got a read. Sitting in the smoke for now, not going to be moving too much further, but no, Simple's going to be leaving her. Oh, Simple, you really should not be allowed to hit those, but fast on the trigger, and Config surprised. 3v3 then. Level even keel. Obo is an elephant. Descending to lower. He's done all of that very loudly, but perhaps by design. He wants Simple's eyes and ears drawn this way so that blame can come that way. Big work as a team to get that frag, but now from behind they come. Poison has a good idea. I think he's got the info, got the headshot, and another one to come in as well. 4 for complexity.
You open the door, you break the windows, and then we'll fight you. They wanted to give him a secret here. They didn't need to do anything else, and now the windows will be broken. That's the warning signal.
And already one out. Obo's going to get caught out by this. He's not acknowledging decon, and now it's going to be Simple to find the frag. He did sneak out behind enemy lines.
Remember, 1 AK-47 and essentially an eco around that. They didn't invest much at all. Now the bomb's down. Simple. He'll be there with the Desert Eagle. No armor, but he does have position.
There's no way Na'Vi win this, surely. This partial investment. You can still see 3K in their bank, and now Flamey. Oh, I like that they're boosting him over for the elevated angle. And now just down to Perfecto. You call him a clutcher, Hank, but he's only got 1 frag so far in this round. He needs another 2. Does gobble up the flashbang, which enables the cross of Poison. He's going to be responsible for the defuse. Blame to babysit.
Oh, if he had the door open, he's got enough. It could be enough.
Oh,
Could be enough.
Oh, he gets the defuse! Couldn't quite find the head. It was a slither of the body of Poison. Despite them managing to mess it all up with their own incendiaries, it's over. Flamey will find the frag. 5 now for Na'Vi. They are 5. Na'Vi tend to do something ridiculous, and off we go again. Incendiary towards CT vent. Will they drop? Will they commit? Rush stands his ground and wait for Config to fall, but already a double. And that's the bomb. 15 seconds. Obo's found the bomb. What do you do? What do you do? It's Blame trying to survive. Now Obo, 8 seconds. He's scarpering to try and find himself a way out. He'll only get the 1.
Good effort. Great effort. That's an easy one. We can have that.
You guys need to get your jump lines worked out.
I got it all sorted. It's all sorted, bro.
Done.
Sign us up. We're ready. Tap us in, coach. Config's done some great work from Hut. He's going to have to do it again, but not today. Perfecto out Hut will not go unchecked, and already we're seeing the advantage for NaVi extended every step they take. And from behind, Electronics there to receive. There was a Molotov waiting, and perfect coordination and execution puts the win on NaVi. They will... First two in to clear it out. Perfecto does tuck in towards Shadow. And, ooh, back and forth, a 1-for-1. No complaints from Complexity. Now perhaps they start to whinge and whine because Rush has gone down and Blame is on somewhat of a dank flank. May not be prepared for the CT vent player though, and Flamey did catch a bullet. Now he's got a good adjustment, and he knows where Simple is as well. Config pushing in will finish off the damage onto Flamey, and Complexity, the bomb is still not down. Poison went down, and the bomb just got scooped up by Obo, excuse me, to make it happen.
Simple and BOOMbl4 now to reclaim the bomb site, and that's a good start. Maybe a few too many bullets used, but still looking okay. They've got a lot of work to do. BOOMbl4 waiting in the vents here. Config towards Shadow, just hoping to whittle down this clock. CT's made the way through. This is the kill that really matters, and he really does a good job there. But it's Simple now, left in the 1v1. He's go for the full-up defuse here. Does Config hold his nerve? It's BOOMbl4, I beg your pardon, but it will be a fantastic shot from the USB to close things out, and it will...
Warning system, and, well, Electronic is the one to react. He's smartly getting away from that one. That's nice.
That was fight or flight. Could have gone for the full spray there, the commit and play, but I don't think that would have worked out for him. This is going well for Flamey so far. The auto shotgun have gone past him, and he knows that he's got the bomb down. It's a Simple shotgun as he brings it into a 4-on-2 scenario. 30 seconds remaining as well. Knows it's one on the ramp. Damage towards Obo. Maybe outstays his welcome there, but still does significant damage to the young man. 25 seconds remaining. They have to go towards lower. BOOMbl4 knows it, but he has threaded the needle down towards the vent. Should be a guaranteed frag here, but BOOMbl4 has read it well. Absolutely eviscerates him as we find ourselves in a 3-on-1 for Obo. There's surely no chance. He'll have to make noise. He has to try and get this bomb down, and BOOMbl4 will deny everything. It's a fake run at that. Good effort, but BOOMbl4 steals it away. What a deagle headshot that was towards Blade. Lost bonus will be coming in at $2,400 next round, so they have to take the full eco here. Hopefully they get the bomb down. Very difficult to happen on nuke, but let's see what they can do. Perfecto, BOOMbl4 making light work of them, I have to say, and here comes the Desert Eagle as well. Just one Glock and no kills found. Perfecto takes the most damage.
Blame, he's about to meet Simple, and he's not looking the right way. The perfect flashbang. This is a common setup from NaVi, and Simple once more. He's going to throw his own flash this time, trying to bait Config in. No, dear.
Very greedy, but you can't argue with Simple's decision-making at this point.
You really cannot. Obo, Fallen Angel. Lucifer. Simple is the devil double. Poison does manage to connect him with the P250, but I'm afraid that's going to be just a case of preservation with that Krieg. Electronics already... Oh, he's actually anticipating
he has no idea. Electronic has no idea. Poison heard this because he heard the scope.
And now he can punish BOOMbl4. Now look to trade into Electronic. He's just so damn quick. Quick adjustment of his crosshair, round one by NaVi. Saying that, BOOMbl4 will go down, and so now just down to Obo, who is, well, alone. Isolated, uncomfortable. As are we all.
Well, yeah, Trace is saying I was born alone, I'll die alone. So I guess Obo's probably...
Were you born alone?
Well...
It's usually quite
a medical team.
It's kind of a team effort, actually. Yeah.
It's a whole operation.
Well, you have to, what we're saying is...
I get what he's saying.
It goes a bit deep.
You guys not sick of each other yet?
What a great time that was. It was a great birthday.
For another time. Simple is going for the fight, traded immediately as he pulled the trigger, and Obo lingering in the smoke has found it looks like a guaranteed 11th. Flamey is on the low side, and we do see that majority of Complexity are all starting to congregate towards that A site. Bomb will be going down thanks to Config's best efforts. And yeah, well, Flamey, just a matter of time here. It looks like Poison should find him. Ooh, spots him.
Didn't say necessarily would, but there is going to be Flamey to survive this time. AK-47 picked up, money low. NaVi were in cruise control, but now everything's starting to break down.
Yeah, they're careening off the A14 now.
Flamey now will be holding strong with the AK.
So is Config. He's feeling real naughty. Into the site now. Dinks. Perfecto's only going to get one, and Complexity should have 12 in a matter of seconds.
Hold on, Alex.
Oh, no.
Hold the
I've
phone.
done it again!
It's actually falling apart here. You've done it this time. It's 1-1 on the caster table.
Simple takes a nade and a bullet in quick succession. Now the Molotov arrives. Complexity heading in good stead for this inner sight. The flashes are going to catch BOOMbl4 playing right the edge of the smoke, but they frags are coming in thick and fast.
It's insane what's going on here on Nuke so far. This is where Complexity should be able to confirm things, but if this game is anything to go by, maybe not. He just gives himself up. Perfecto realizes he's made a mistake there.
Oh, we can see the fingers of Obo. Can't get his weapon out in time, but Obo still lives. Fight another day. Flamey's frag, however, was permanent. Rush will be watching as round 27 transpires. Perfecto does eventually get his frag as Gray Screen Poison walks
we got
in.
him.
And this is just chaos. As finally the dust settles and the fragging takes a short hiatus, we will see a 1v2 for Blame, but Simple from Heaven, he descends and secures 15.
Main.
Blame, main, Perfecto, insane, a double kill. And this one is all said and done. Flamey confirms it. It will be NaVi taking the series and keeping their hopes